Hey Wolverines, I'm Alfredo Diaz, and here's your news for today. There are a few Belen students who have joined forces with other schools to start the Relief After Disaster program. Carlos Perez-Abreu has the story.
Although RAD stands for Relief After Disaster, Pepe and Gabriel are hoping to change the landscape and the way we think about the environment in and around our school.
Relief After Disaster is now a club at Belen, and we're part of the Care for Creation Committee. We are trying to make a big difference at Belen. As you can see, we have 31 members, and we basically work in advocacy. We try to get people to put up social media posts about the environment, and every month we have a specific professional come to talk to us about environmental issues. Some that come to mind are Vanessa Trujillo from Deering Estate, Austin Perry from University of Miami, and
Lieutenant Scott
Mullen, who is a firefighter.
One of the things Relief After Disaster is focusing on at the moment is actually a garden within the observatory. And while obviously the details of that are being worked on at the moment and it is in the process of being approved, it is something that Pepe and I are actually very excited about and something we're very confident about even. Our idea of the garden project is also being implemented within the Lord's branch, and the kickball tournament is in fact co-ed.
The question that comes up is, how do we benefit the Belen community? The Belen community is one of the biggest close-knit brotherhoods in all of Miami, I think. One of our biggest issues is that I don't think we have enough information on how we affect the environment. As the environment is our home. Without an earth, there is no us. So through RAD, we want to create this kind of intelligence towards knowing how we can help in the environment and how we can help in disasters. Because, for example, the people of Puerto Rico went through stuff that we go through as well, like Hurricane Irma, but we didn't experience this as bad as them. So we're trying to educate the Belen community and create this unity to help the environment.
Thank you, Carly. In an effort to improve public transit, Miami-Dade County has unveiled a new way to get around. Danny Delgado has more.
At the end of 2020, Miami-Dade County launched its very own ride-sharing app called GoConnect, with a similar goal to Uber. We interviewed Carlos Cruz Casas, the Assistant Director of Transportation and Public Works, to dive deeper.
Students really going to enjoy the GoConnect service. It is transit where you need it and when you need it, and it can take you to many places, not only to go to school, but to visit your friends, to the groceries, the pharmacy, and even just for dinner or perhaps to the movies. GoConnect is there for you.
The service is a COVID-safe, cost-effective, and easy way for students to commute to and from different places. The app currently has support for Dadeland South, Dadeland North, or South Miami Metro Rail stations. In the near future, GoConnect will expand to even more communities, including the town of Cutler Bay, the Civic Center area, and the West Kendall area.
I think, GoConnect is just a first step, right? I think there's an important approach for us to look at how transit can evolve. So just give it a try and just let us know how you enjoy it.
For WBLN, this is Daniel Delgado.
Thank you, Danny. U.S. border officials are inundated by a surge of migrants coming from Mexico. So much so that they're using this bridge in South Texas for their processing. A federal official says the bridge near the Rio Grande River is used only when the number of migrants skyrockets. The source says people usually wait there for up to an hour and a half, while officials take their fingerprints and start initial processing. The migrants are then moved to other locations. The source says the Rio Grande Valley area alone is now seeing at least 1,000 migrants per day, many of them unaccompanied children. The surge is driven by the pandemic, 2 hurricanes in Central America, and the perceived relaxation of immigration rules in the U.S.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Agent Fraga, and here are your sports for the week. The varsity soccer defeated our Jesuit brothers from Tampa in a thrilling 2-1 double overtime win deep in the second half. Junior Matias Perinot found the back of the net in the 60th minute to force overtime with only 7 minutes left in their season. Stefano Niles scored the go-ahead goal, and the Wolverines went on to win their second soccer state championship and their first since 2016. Varsity Baseball defeated Westminster Christian 1-0 in a pitching battle where senior Esteban Rodriguez led the way with 14 strikeouts, but it was not until the bottom of the 7th inning where DJ Perez hit a walk-off RBI with a runner in scoring position to bring Andy Lamares to steal the win for the Wolverines. Varsity Lacrosse will face off against Vandergrift High School from Austin, Texas this weekend. Varsity Water Polo faced off against Columbus on Tuesday. Now, onto the pros. The Heat resumed their season tonight after the All-Star break against the Orlando Magic. The Heat finished the first half of the regular season at 18-8 and are looking to get hot in the second half to secure home court advantage in the playoffs. The Marlins are also starting spring training, looking to make another playoff push for the second straight year. Back to Fredo at the desk.
Fraga, remember to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. From everybody here, stay safe and stay golden, Wolverines.